Welcome to Section 4 of the tutorial for creating an interactive Excel dashboard. In this section, we will be building the dashboard worksheet. Open the Excel file that you saved at the end of Section 3. Remember that these 6 sections need to be completed in order. This section has 2 steps. Step 1 is to create the variable cost of goods sold, or COGS, pivot table. Step 2 is to create the overall distribution channel segment margins table. Navigate to the Calculation Distribution Channel worksheet. Click on the Pivot Table in cell B5. In the Pivot Table Analyze tab, click on Select. In the drop-down box, click on Entire Pivot Table. Next, hit Ctrl+C. Navigate to the Calculation Segment Margins worksheet. Click in cell A4 and hit Ctrl+V to paste the pivot table. On the Pivot Table Analyze tab, click Filter Connections. In the dialog box, uncheck Distributions Channel. Click OK. Drag Year to the Filters box. Drag Sales Revenue and Variable COGS to the Values box. Filter to the current year. Change the heading for column B to Space Sales. Then format the columns as accounting with 0 decimals. Remember to put that space in front of sales, otherwise Excel will say you can't use that heading because it's used as a field name. In cell G1, type Overall Distribution Channel Segment Margins. In cells G3 through G7, type Sales Revenue, Variable Cost of Goods Sold, Total Contribution Margin, Direct Fixed Costs, and Segment Margin. In cell H2, type Catalog. In cell J2, type Store. In cell L2, type Website. Select cells H2 through I2. On the Home tab, click Merge and Center. Merge and center cells J2 through K2 and L2 through M2. You must do them individually. Select cells H2 through M2. On the Home tab, click on the bold icon. To fill cell H3 with the catalog sales revenue, type equals, then click in cell B5 and hit Enter. To fill cell H3 with the catalog variable cost of goods sold, type equals, then click in cell C5 and hit Enter. To find the catalog total contribution margin in cell H5, type the formula equal H3 minus H4, which is sales revenue minus variable cost of goods sold. To retrieve the catalog direct fixed costs in cell H6, type equals, then navigate to the fixed costs worksheet and click in cell C2. Hit Enter. To find the catalog segment margin in cell H7, type the formula equal H5 minus H6, which is total contribution margin minus direct fixed costs. Repeat the steps, entering formulas for the store and website distribution channels. In cell I3, enter the formula equal H3 divided by H $3. That's going to make it so that row 3 stays the same as we copy that across. In cell I4, enter the formula equal H4 divided by H $3. In cell I5, enter the formula equal H5 divided by H $3. Select cells I3 through I5 and hit Control C. Click in cell K3 and hit Control V. Then click in cell M3 and again hit Control V. Click in each cell with the green error triangle. Click on the error drop-down box and then click Ignore Error. Excel is trying to be helpful and tell us that this is an inconsistent formula, but that's exactly what we want, and we don't want our users confused about why there's a note in the cell. So we're going to go through and eliminate all those inconsistent formula flags by ignoring the error. Format columns H, J, and L as a counting format with 0 decimals. Format columns I, K, and M as percentage format with 1 decimal. Select cells H4 through M4. On the Home tab, click on the Borders icon. In the drop-down box, click on Bottom Border. Select cells H7, J7, and L7. On the Home tab, click on the Borders icon. In the drop-down box, click on Top and Double Bottom Border. The Calculation Segments Margins worksheet is complete. We are now done with Section 4 of this project. Please save your Excel file. You will be using the file for the next section of this project. This video was created by Dr. Wendy Tietz. Have a great day.